Y'all can hear me now? Y'all hear me now? Zay, you hear me now? No. But like this here. Are we good now? Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. So yeah, man, back to the business. So, like I was saying, man, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing my thing, Samantha, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to all those who support, all that, man. If you ain't went tapped into the pure attentions, man, the Trill version, man, you sleep, man. You know what I'm talking about? But like I said, man, I don't be on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the message shit, man, I ain't with it. And my reply was this here, man. I'm just an actor in the movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna make this straight. Oh, I didn't put no money into the movie. I didn't direct the movie. All I did was act in that motherfucker. That's it. True story. All I done was got my act on, man, and put on for the Trill. You know, just like everybody else should have been doing. That should have been everybody's purpose. But at the end of the day, man, you got those who are crabs in the bucket. You dig what I'm saying? They just ignore what the pimp and laid down, man. R.I.P. Pimp C, if you know, man, he a land of the Trill figure, man. PA nigga, man. But knocking those down, man, that's the first thing I thought about. Salute to Low Key Dry Dollar, man, Lil BB, man. The guy who directed the movie, who shot the movie, who invested in the movie. Shout out to that guy, man. Because that guy took out his time to invest. That guy took out his time to impress. That guy took out his time to put others in situations that they probably never been in and probably never be in if he would have never put them on the stage, man, to act and to be in the movie. Now, you in the movie now, and this movie on Amazon Prime, man, you on the screen, you on the big screen, man. What's the problem? Why all the backbiting and bickering, man? But like I say, man, I just got my act on, man, and I enjoyed it. I love what I do. I'm always put on in any shape, form, or fashion when it comes to Port Arthur, Texas, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you won't. You did. When it comes to this PA, I'm going to put on, man, like no other. You did. Everywhere I go, worldwide, man, you going to know, man, PA. PA, yeah. PA, that's what I do. And you already know Zay, worldwide Pimp C legendary for sure, man. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, man, TikTok right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting everybody, because this is all the platforms that I posted this movie on, man, and promote it and wanted people to tap in and go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't got time to be promoting nothing there. It's that creating problems. Like, I don't see why we can't just all get along and get it on, man. I don't want no credit for the movie. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate the fact that, man, hey, I can tell somebody, man, look, go on Amazon Prime, go check me out. Tell me what you think. Do you think I need to step my acting skills up? Or do you think I'm ready for Hollywood, coming straight from Hollywood? You feel me? That's what I'm on. I'm trying to get chose, man. I'm trying to get chose by Hollywood, man. But I'm going to keep it Hollywood. If I get chose by Hollywood, I'm still going to be Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for sure, man. You know how we do it, man. It ain't no other way, bro. It ain't no other way, man. Yeah, I already know, man. But hey, man, I'm hated by many, man, loved by the few. You know what I'm saying? But them few is what it do, man. I don't want everybody to love me. Because I know one thing, man, if 99.9 of them love you, man, a lot of that shit is fake. And when it's fake, we know it's hate. You dig what I'm saying? When it's fake, we know it's hate, man. Yeah, I already appreciate you, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. I don't know if y'all went and checked out that Rapid Karma, man. You know, I'm in that Rapid Karma movie too as well. You know, I'm in that Rapid Karma movie, man. By Boot Light Films, man. He also shooting Level Up with Clover G Boss and them. You know, I'm gonna be in that joint. And we working on this joint called Who Got the Bag, man. I'm in that joint. So man, it don't stop with me. It don't stop with me. I'm gonna keep on pushing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stop till I reach the top. Like I say, man, I'm trying to get chose by Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? My little sis seen me today. She pulled up. What's up, Wesley Snipes? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I see it. I see the vision. But that's because I ain't no hate in my body. I ain't no hate bone in me. Never been. You know what I'm saying? Never been, man. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And then I ain't gonna stop, man. I also, man, look, I can't see this here right here, man. This 43 pages back and front. 43 pages back and front. I wrote this when I was in prison. 2012, man. 2012, when I sat in that little cell, man, for a whole year. Solitary confinement, aggravated SIG. You know what I'm saying? I put this mind to work. The name of that book is called Tested Loyalty. Tested Loyalty. And you know, as I sat there and wrote the book, I envisioned being free. You know how it was gonna be. Like I knew how it was gonna be when I got out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my reality at the moment because I was incarcerated physically. But mentally, I was always a free world individual. You dig what I'm saying? So as I sat there and wrote, I envisioned being in that world. And I can't even make it up, man. Like I say, that's a book I wrote in SEG, aggravated segregation in 2012, and I was incarcerated. So when I came home in 2013, man, everything that's in that book, majority that's in that book, it manifested. It manifested. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people loyalty got tested. A lot of people failed the test. And I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? All them lessons from tested loyalty from that book, man, is my blessing. So, you know, I just sat back, man, recently, about a week ago, and I dug through all my stuff that I brought home with me from prison. And I say, man, I wrote a book. And that book that I wrote can be a movie. So guess what? I'm finna finish writing this book. And when I finish writing this book gonna become a movie, man. So y'all stay tuned, man, and y'all look for that tested loyalty, man, because it's definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also gonna backdoor and write another book. You know, this gonna be like a documentary autobiography, man, from when I got shot. You know, I'm gonna tell that story. Something I've been wanting to do, something that's been heavy on me. Oh, I'm gonna go and tell that story, man, when I got shot, man, and you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that story gonna be so big is because, you know, nobody was convicted of it. And that's because I'm a cat that stood on the street code. You know what I'm saying? And it's 5 years later. And, you know, 5 years later, man, I mean, I'm just ready to put, because, hey, man, I'm really a walking testimony, man, and I'm ready to put it into the universe. So, hey, man, I'm finna let the world know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? Because, again, tested loyalty, man. My loyalty was tested. They loyalty was tested. And they failed. Like I say, man, it's crazy, but that's my reality, man. So yeah, man, we on this movie shit now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be auditioning for actors, real life actors. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get your act on, man, tap in, man. Let me know. Hey, man, I want to be in that Test the Loyalty movie, man. You dig what I'm saying? And we gonna get you up in there. We gonna get you up in there. What up, Huncho? What up, man? Yeah, I'm sitting here, man. Yeah, I'm at the crib, cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see you had hit me on that, but yeah. What y'all thinking, man? What y'all thinking? Let me see some comments, man. Who want to be in that testing lodge? I don't care what part of the world you in. We gonna make this a worldwide movie, man. That's gonna be the beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, whatever state, whatever city you in, man. Hey, man, I ain't doing no tripping. If you square business about it, man, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty. Networking always the beauty in anything, any mission, and anything you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's always the beauty in it. Already. You better see it. You know what I'm saying? You better see it. Yeah. You already know, man, what it is, man. But yeah, man, you know, a lot of people, man, a lot of people don't pay attention, you know, because if you sit up, man, and you reflect on the song Pimp made before he died, man, and you know, at that moment, you know, he didn't do it for Port Arthur. He didn't make the song for Port Arthur because I guess Port Arthur really didn't have too much going on at the time to where, you know, this dude was shining and this dude was trying to pull him down. He climbing, he trying to pull him down. It wasn't that the city was on fire then. H-Town was on fire. And as you know, man, if you from Port Arthur, it's just like you from H-Town. Yeah, we different. But at the same time, you know, we can go to the city and blend in like no other. You know, that's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I was in the city 9 years, man. You can't tell nobody I ain't from Houston. You know, because I don't act like no PA individual. You know, Port Arthur, hell, man. This little town got a lot of shit with it. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest. I love my town. I'm gonna forever rep my town to my death day. But man, it's hell out here. And only the strong gonna survive. Believe that. Only the strong gonna survive. Oh, I already know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, back to the knocking doors down, man. See, when that song came out, I paid attention. I paid attention, man. You know, and matter of fact, I was locked up when it came out. But I'm like, damn, them boys, you know, I'm in there with a couple of cats from H-Town. 50-50 twin, Roger Brown, man. Free my little bro, 50-50, man. You know, Acres Home veteran, man. Rock solid. You know what I'm saying? Switzer highs. Yeah, free 50-50 twin, man. But you know, he used to give me the spiel on a lot of the industry shit that was going on from the culture, Houston culture. You know how them rappers, you know, you'll be in there, you'll think it's this, but it really ain't. And you know, Chamillionaire, Power Wild, Foul Lot, all that Slim Thug, all them, you know, just different cats. They getting into it, bumping heads behind nothing. And you know, it's a blessing because all these years now, 10 years, 11 years later, man, them guys, they done link back up because they see the big picture. But just think if they would have grabbed that when Pimp first dropped that song, man. knocking doors down, showing pops around. I'ma come through. Yeah, knocking doors down, man. Too much money out here, man. Too much money, man, for y'all to be tripping. You feel what I'm saying? But I've been on it. I've been on that time. I'm gonna give y'all some free game, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man, when I was in prison, right? And that's why I move how I move. You know, when I was in that penitentiary, man, you know, I had my very immature moments. I had my very immature moments, man. And you know, I used to be down there wilding out, gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Just wanna, you know, I just want to scarch somebody up or get scorched up. That's the only two things that can happen. Either I can do the scorching up or I can get scorched up. You know what I'm saying? Meaning when I look at something, either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. But that's the time I was on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's just what it was. At that time, I was a product of the environment, the prison life. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you give a young man a 40-year sentence, let me let that soak right quick. You know, I'm just not getting over this sickness too. That's why I'm trying to, you know, this cold shit. But anyway, y'all got to excuse me for that. But I'm going to get it out and make sure the message is clear. So that's all that matters. But when you give a 14-year-old a life sentence, because when I got my time, that was considered life, 40 years. You see what I'm saying? What you think that 14-year-old thinking? What kind of mind state do you think that 14-year-old is in? Huh? Yeah, that part. What kind of mind state do you think that 14-year-old was in when he gave that 40-year sentence? Y'all heard that Plies song, man. Gave him a nigga 40. He don't even know what that is. You feel me? Like, honestly, I got 40 years and I didn't realize what them people was giving me. You know, I was just somebody, man. They took off the streets, and at the time, I was like, hey, man, I'm for the late iron for what I put down. You know what I'm saying? I got to go pay my dues. It is what it is. You know, you did the crime, go do the time. That was the mind state. But I didn't know I was going to sit in there no 20 years, 5 months. I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that. You know, I'm thinking, hey, man, I got this little time, man. Shit, I'll be home 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking. Like, I'm going to go down there, do me a couple of years and come on up out of there. God had another plan, though. God had another plan. Facts. God had another plan, man, and I don't knock it. Because guess what? I'm sitting here right now, man, in this world, alive and free, and I'm here to tell it. And whatever I tell, whatever I share, is beneficial to those who can dig it. And what I mean by that is it's beneficial to those who can grasp and understand and digest it, you know, because I ain't going to tell you nothing that I ain't been through. You know, I'm not going to present no real situations, man, that I ain't been through, that I ain't experienced myself. You know what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying. You know, I used to be wilding out on the fact, man, I got a 40-year sentence. Why should I care? Why should I be in here trying to do right and abide by some penitentiary rules, man? Huh? Why should I be sitting in there trying to abide by some penitentiary rules? Now, let's get it. Don't get it twisted now. This the mindset. I'm just giving y'all, you know, a visual of my mindset at that time. That was the visual of my mindset at that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this here. It took me to experience some things, man. It took me to go through some things in that penitentiary. And to open my eyes and realize, man, that I really was blessed. You know? And man, I used to have this thing in prison that, you know, if you was the opposite of what I was, if you was weak, you know, man, I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't real to me. In other words, you wasn't real to me. I'm gonna put it in that terminology where y'all understand what I'm saying. You wasn't real to me. You know, I was cripping. If you was a blood, man, I wasn't, man, look, I wasn't messing with you, man. I was not messing with you. I couldn't see past that blue. Just being real. I couldn't see past that blue. If you was scary, you was a weenie. That's what we call scary individuals in prison. Man, you a weenie, man. Oh, he a weenie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a Oscar Mayer weenie. Yeah, he a weenie, man. You know what I'm talking about? He let old boy slap him. Oh, he let old boy do this to him. Or he let old boy do that to him. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to the moral of the story. Once I outgrew that mindset, and got off the bullshit, because that's what it was. That's what it was. That was my reality at the time. But, you know, I'm reflecting now, and I know better, and I grew up out of it. I was blessed to catch on before I fell all the way in. You hear me? I was blessed to catch on before I fell all the way in. No. Let me break that down to you. I always say this. If I still was in that mindset and I still was that type of individual who didn't change genuinely, wholeheartedly, I'd still be in prison. Facts. And anybody know that's on God's green earth, whether you done time with me, we done crossed paths somewhere in that penitentiary, or whatever, man. Or I done been down there with your father, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your son. Man, they gonna tell you, man, Blue Hands was wild. Blue Hands was square business. You know, however they give it to you, it's gonna come in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Blue Hands had to evolve though. But it took me to go through some things, man. I was losing my family members. I couldn't come home to the funerals. You know, that reality just was boom, 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 banging my game. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure something out, man. I had to go back to the drawing board like, man, what is it? How can I get out this penitentiary? Because I'm seeing parole. I got action. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing parole. They letting me see parole. But they was shooting me down. Every time I see them, they boom, 3 years set off. Meaning when I get that 3 year set off, I got to wait 3 more years before I see them again. Yeah, I got to wait 3 more years before I see them again. So, yeah, man, I had to go back to the drawing board, man. So, you know, I had to get around like-minded individuals, man. So, you know, it was cats in there that I looked up to. I'm like, man, I like how that boy moved. Like, damn, he doing this thing, man. He whooping. you know, I used to watch me as well. And you know, they used to give it to me. They used to serve me, give me the good game, all that. But they'll tell me, Blue Hand, man, we cut for you like a motherfucker, man. But you gotta shake that mindset you in. Or you gonna forever be in the circumstances that you under. And it took me a while to grasp that. It took me a while to digest that. But I got it together, man. I got it together. And when I did, man, I was here to be reckoned with. On a whole nother level now. On a whole nother level now. You know what I'm saying? You see this kufa on my head? This played a major role in my growth. It's played a major role in my growth, man. This kufa y'all see me wearing. Yeah, that dean was real. All the game you want and need, man, it was there. But your conduct and your actions had to align with the knowledge and the wisdom that you obtained. You see what I'm saying? So I stopped looking at the bloods like they was bloods. Meaning, if you was a blood and you was a real individual, man, I embraced you. I embraced you. Man, if you was a weenie, you was of the weak and not of the strong, man, I embraced you. I embraced you. So, you know, with that being said, man, I started my own movement down there back in 2023. I say my bad, 2003. I started my own movement, man. Know how people say 100? Yeah, it's 100, man. I'm going to keep it 100. Now, I'm going to keep it 110. I'm going to keep it 110. So, it was the 110%. It was 3 L's in the one big U, man. Love, life, loyalty, understanding, man. So, everybody I brought into the fold, man, had to be like-minded individuals, had to be big thinkers, and had to be about everything I was about. And that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting to it, man. A lot started changing for me. A lot of good started happening for me, man. And you know, I still was digging into that 40 years, though. That didn't change. That didn't change. But I was blessed to meet my victim family through all this here. You know, I was blessed to get forgave by my victim family through all this here. You know, so that was a blessing. That was the biggest blessing ever. Because without them forgiving me, I'd still be living that prison life. And that's just what it is. If them people wouldn't have never forgave me, man, I'd still be in prison. Because they would have been protesting, saying, don't let me out. And that's just how they operated, man. A parole board, if the victim family say, man, we don't want that young man out, then guess what? They not going to let you out. They going to, boom, set off. That's why I had 14 years worth of set-offs. And that was my first 14 years down there. Now, after I met with my victim family and they forgave me, then 6 years later, I re-entered society. I was released from prison. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But on top of all that, man, you know, I had to sacrifice a lot and give up a lot, man. But when I gave it up, I realized I wasn't holding on to nothing. When I gave that up, I realized I wasn't holding on to nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk, you know. And you know, I always say prison is a world within a world. Prison is a world within the world. Meaning, same stuff going on in this world, man, you encounter a lot of them situations in the penitentiary. And that's why I tell people, hey man, how you done all that time? You went in there young, very young age, man, and you came home. And it's like you never been down there because it's like it was a cakewalk for you to figure things out and to fall in line. You see what I'm saying? But I tell everybody this, man. You got to start in that penitentiary. You got to start in that penitentiary. So everything I applied myself for in that penitentiary. And when I started applying my mental in that penitentiary, it was because I knew I was fit to re-enter society. I didn't wait on them people to say, hey, man, you made parole. Nah, it would have been too late. What, I'm a change in 3 to 6 months? It's impossible. It's impossible. So I started working on me way before I made parole. You know what I'm saying? I started working on me way before I made parole, man. But man, I'm just saying though, like people got to get with the program, man. People got to get with the program, man. And the program ain't hard. When you know what I'm saying? And I think the problem is with a lot of individuals, man, is they don't know. They don't know. A lot of them curious, and a lot of them feel and think, hey man, this what I want out of life. This where I want to be in life. Until they get there and it's too late. Until they get there and it's too late. I wouldn't recommend nobody, man, to want to go to that penitentiary. I swear I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's way worse. I've been home 11 years, man. And it's way worse than it was when I was down there. It's way worse. But shit, they trying to make it seem like it's good down there. Oh, they finna put AC up in here now. Man, we got tablets. You know, we can call home on tablets. We can watch movies and listen to music, and we can do, oh no. Guess what? I can do that right here at home when I get ready to. And ain't no limitations on it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no limitations on it, man. You feel me? So, you know, that's just what that is. You know, they can't get on that motherfucker and watch no porn. Nah, I'm just, you feel me? But now, real talk though, free thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, man. That just, you know, that's just what that is, man. And my journey was a hell of a journey. But I don't regret a day of it. I don't regret a day of it, man. And I always say, man, it was a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing and a curse, man, most definitely. And the blessing is, man, I'm alive. And the reason I say it like that because, you know, coming up in Port Arthur, Texas, man, when I was coming up, and the crew that I ran with, the guys I ran with, man, we were some hell of a guys. We were some hell of a guys, man. And you know, we was doing some hell of a things out here in the streets of Port Arthur, Texas. So, you know, that life and that path, man, could have went either way. Hell or jail. I just was blessed to go to jail. You know, and it's crazy, but you know, my victim wife said this, man. Maybe my husband lost his life to save your life. And you know, I think about that. I think about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my husband lost his life to save your life. That's deep. That's profound. And if you know, you know, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it was a blessing, but the curse, you know, the curse is, man, I caused a lot of people pain and hurt, man, and they got to live with the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the curse, man, you know, I still deal with things, and you know, I'm still doing time, man. Just because I'm free don't mean I ain't doing time. That's how I look at it. You know, I'm still doing time, man. I'm still paying dues. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because I'm a changed man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm a changed man. So, that's just what that is. You know? What up, DD? You say what? What happened? He was. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who is it? Where y'all at? What he was in? So where y'all at right now? Huh? DD. DD. Well, man, it was good chopping it up with y'all, man. I got to get up out here right now. I got a situation, man. You know, I'll get back with y'all in a minute.
Already, brother. Tap my line, man. Bet.
For sure. Hey. What up, cuz?
Hey, what's good? Everything good?
Man, I'm finna go see right now.
You want me to come meet you?
I'm finna see where they at, huh? Then I'm gonna let you know where I'm heading.
Yeah, let me know where you are.
All right.
All right.